Okay, so I know that paint is not everyone's favorite. So what we're gonna do is also use some markers. So if you wanted to use, like, Crayola is totally fine. I bought a handful of different types here. Just do the same process as before. Go through, sketch things out, and then make it a little more detailed. And then you can either do it straight on that piece of paper or, like I did, transfer it. And then just take your markers and color in, okay? Now the thing to be aware of here is you want to try to avoid any like super obvious lines where they're overlapping. So you might need to kind of go over them a few times. Still trying to make it like a nice professional process. So it's going to take a little bit more time than you might usually spend. Okay, so just trying to make sure everything kind of looks solid. You see how there's like that overlapping line a little bit right there? You can see that there's darker colors. Just kind of go back over it. Okay, and then I'm gonna go over and do the hair. So just kind of the same thing, but with this, if you want to just leave a little bit, just do some squiggles if it's curly hair, and just do a lot of them. Okay, so it just depends on what you want it to look like. Still making sure that it looks like a high caliber drawing. Okay. Markers can sometimes be a little tricky to use, so if you're like, you know what, this may not be my thing, I don't want to keep going back over it, then don't use markers. You could use crayons or oil pastels like I have right here. So the same kind of concept is just color them in, okay, making sure that you get everything. So whatever medium works for you. So these are oil pastels, so then what I can do is just kind of smudge it. Okay, if you have tissue paper, that actually works really well to smudge. Okay, let's say I want to do this. Just kind of do some rough things. Okay, and these are Crayola, nothing, you know, super intense. Just get something to smudge it. Okay. So you can do stuff like that. It's whatever your style is, whatever you want it to be. There are a couple of other different ways to do this, and go ahead and check out the other videos. I'm gonna do one for, I already did one for the watercolors, if you wanna see how to watercolor a page like this, but then also for paper, like mosaics.